Okay, so, at some point, from one of the cop missions, I got a cop outfit. This is the SWAT team uniform, so we're gonna go play with this for a little bit.
Nice. SWAT outfit doesn't look too special.
It gives you 50% damage reduction.
And a taser.
Yes.
So could you make somebody dance like that forever?
Until they die, yes.
Yeah, that's why they call Wei the Shocker. But,
also, a little fun quirk of all cop outfits.
Hong Kong police!
Wasn't even paying attention.
But you got out of the car for us.
So you can just requisition any car?
Yeah.
Sweet. Can you requisition other cop cars?
I'm not sure, actually.
It's like, Hong Kong police, I am Hong Kong police. Give me your card, dumbass.
Hi, Mrs. Chu. Don't mind me, I'm totally not a cop.
Yeah, he mentioned it the other day. Congratulations.
Also, I feel like that "I'm sorry" is a reused voice clip from, Peggy, or, not Peggy, you know, Patsy.
Eh. Seems like a weird thing to mix or include or whatnot.
Okay, so we gotta go deal with Winston's fiance for a little bit.
Oh boy. Can she cook?
I don't know.
Hello, Wei. Thanks for driving me around.
Yeah, no problem. So, where are we going?
The flower shop. I still have to pick the color I want. You won't believe how much work it is to get ready for a wedding.
Oh, see,
We've
I
been
thought
planning for 8 months now.
the girl that we were going to talk to was the one that was in the
Sure, it'll
kitchen?
be fine.
It better be
No.
my wedding.
I was really confused.
This is Peggy. This is Winston's fiance.
Aww.
They're getting married.
Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
We're going to be at the wedding, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I like
Awesome.
a good idea right now.
I like
Life
Peggy.
is why it'd be good. You have to
Is
have
she
someone
better
who's
or worse than
soft
not
and
paying?
way. It's very important.
Uh,
Hard all the time.
she has more personality than not paying. I'll give her that.
Then where will you be?
So yeah, I guess better.
You say so.
I do say so. You are family.
But does
now,
Peggy
Wei. I
play
have to
video
look out for you,
games
just
and
like
know
Winston.
things about computers?
After the wedding,
I don't know.
She's not dating material, and I just cross her off my list.
but you know her bark is worse than the bite.
That I know. How about her meat cleaver?
Ha! That's worse than her bark for sure. No, she used to scare me, but then one day I was having a problem.
Don't mess with the meat cleaver, you know.
Wasn't
Yeah,
paying
no,
attention to me,
never.
too distracted with work. And Mrs. Chu gave him a big lecture in front of the whole gang. I thought she might use that cleaver on him. Ever since then, Winston's been an absolute doll. And even though she still yells a lot, I know her heart is in the right place.
You're lucky. And my mother never liked my girlfriends.
I guess it's hard for the moms.
Well, I mean, you know, I used to have a thing for blondes too, and that drove.
See what I mean about the blonde thing?
Went out with the Chinese-
Damn, this social commentary. It's crazy.
It's good to know she was
Yeah, I
loyal
guess
to her
Chinese
people.
people, like, don't really like blondes and,
That too.
maybe look at it as a sign of delinquency?
Well,
Like Japanese people do?
I'm gonna go dye my hair blonde and then go down to Chinatown.
Okay, so we're supposed to go to the flower shop there, but I saw a health shrine and I just had to do it. But this was a terrible idea.
I need to pray.
Look at Peggy's mood.
No! How dare you! Exit out!
Hurry up, Way. So I forgot to mention it, but Peggy's mood will decrease depending on what you do. Like, if you, like, get into accidents or hit people or ruin the car, like, her mood drops.
Yeah,
Understandably.
no kidding.
If you get out of the car, it drops really fast.
Here we are.
You got really lucky on that one.
I know.
See you again. Welcome, welcome.
I'm here to
Also, there's a
finalize the
statue in here.
details of the flower arrangement.
Yes.
Steal the statue. Yeah, Way.
I'm
You know what
just
you're
driving.
doing.
I'm just gonna change back and then we'll be done. Actually, there is one other thing. Black orchids. This probably sounds silly, but It was my mother's favorite flower, and now that she's gone, I was thinking that I'd love to have a black orchid centerpiece.
I'm afraid that's impossible. There are none to be found in Hong Kong.
Really? Well, I thought
Yeah, she took mine orchid. Took it and made it blue.
Yes, but they're not for sale. The other day, the CEO of Old Boy Trading wanted one for his daughter. He told them they offered Temple $100,000. They still say no. It's incredible, no?
A black orchid at a wedding guarantees that the couple stays together.
Man, she changed out of that dress fast.
Oh well, Wei, come on.
Usually I expect those to be, like, kind of complex.
I wouldn't know.
All right. Next, we need to pick up the.
No, next I gotta go take that
So you got the
statue.
cake picked out.
Winston's
Yeah.
in charge of that.
Quick,
He
run
knows I'm very
before the
particular
mood
about cake.
drops.
Hey, come back!
Funny thing about that, actually, now that the first section of the mission's over, Peggy's mood does not drop anymore.
There's no mood meter.
Yeah, so I should have waited to go
I'm
get that
sure
health
Winston
shrine.
will impress me.
But how will we know if she's happy or not?
I don't know.
In game, tell me.
Oh, you're getting it?
You can't just put a meter in and take it away.
Uh-oh.
So your mother took you to the States?
Gotta go get that cake now.
Hong Kong, but she wanted to give me and my sister a change of scenery.
Oh, were you being a bad little boy?
No.
Seems like a weird thing to steal.
Sister, growing up in Old Prosperity,
Hey man, you know how delicious wedding cakes are?
down a particular road and
No.
get off it. And my mother-
Wedding cakes are delicious.
Sister
I'll take your word for it.
change who she hung out with, you know?
Did it?
Yeah, for a while.
And besides, if Dog Eyes is stealing, then it's probably something super petty.
Don't die at all.
Oh, well, I mean, if Dog Eyes is doing it, then blow up the whole damn van.
That she passed away. I didn't mean to bring it up.
I don't want any food touched by Dog Eyes.
You know, it's good to remember where you came from and where you're going.
The kind of music makes me think that you're gonna, like, both kiss and stuff.
Isn't that a man from the wedding cake company?
Hang on.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the guy had the wrong address. Winston asked me to make sure the cake is delivered.
He's so thoughtful.
That's one way of putting it.
Why can't you just say that guy looks like he's stealing our cake?
Peggy, if we don't catch that van, you won't have your special cake at your wedding.
What? Faster, faster, go fast.
Yeah,
I think she gets the idea now.
but why lie in the first place?
I don't know. So hey, we just gotta chase this van.
You're a gangster. Do something. Get out there and get him.
Yeah, you're not gonna... Oh, please tell me. Yeah, hijack, good.
Yes.
I was waiting for this.
Here, take the wheel.
Careful, don't hurt my cake.
Also, this is kind of bullshit. Look at that. Why did I take property damage?
Because Peggy is supposed to be a good citizen.
I wasn't even driving.
Did you toss that guy out
Relax,
into
I
nothing?
just want the cake.
Maybe.
What? This is my cake. Mine.
Look, I don't know what Dog Eyes is paying you, but it's not worth it for a wedding cake.
I don't know no dog eyes. This is for my wedding. My wedding is going to be perfect, you hear? Perfect. You want this cake, you're going to have to pry from my dead fingers, you hear?
That was pretty easy.
So, food for thought. Did we steal someone else's wedding cake? No. Okay.
No, I'm going with plausible deniability here.
Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
What is it, the 5th? Is it, it's...
Tell Winston I got the.
Wow, that's great. I'll take it right to him.
Good job, audio engineering.
No, it was that guy, you know.
Thank you. Thank you. You know,
Wei Fu.
makes me think
You know, your best
the
buddy.
wedding just won't be perfect without that.
Okay, so now we gotta go get the orchids from the temple. Because she's gotta have them.
We gotta steal everybody's stuff.
Do you have any family
Yep.
here at all?
No.
I mean, we're gangsters after all.
Wrong way, you have family, you have us. Don't scratch the paint.
I don't know what I hit there, gonna be perfectly honest.
You vaulted over that trash
No, I mean it. I know
bag.
that seems work can be
I guess.
rough, but it makes us a family.
I think it was really great that you went into slow-mo while driving the car.
I love when that happens.
I'm a little sad you didn't hit that guy, but
Don't let
I think I landed on his foot.
You know, I could probably set you up if you want. You're good.
I'm sure he has insurance.
Thanks, but
damn, I
Probably.
wish I had friends like Peggy.
I wouldn't want it to reflect poorly on you.
Uh-huh. You're still playing around, huh? Well, let me know if you ever change your mind. I know some nice girls.
Well, it's not so much playing around as killing any woman who refuses my advances. Creates a few problems, Peggy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's probably for the best for her friends.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Look, unless you have friends you want to see at the bottom of a lake or whatever, probably don't want to set me up.
Okay. So, we gotta go pretend to be a monk now.
I guess he pulls it off.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Aren't monks usually like a very tight-knit group? Like you'd think they would notice somebody who's new.
Yes, but
When it
as long as we
energy
sound
flows,
convincing.
flowers, we are all everywhere. I am here and not here. I love flowers.
Ah, brother. So true, so true.
I read the ancient scriptures. Does he love me? He loves me not. He
Where
loves
does it belong,
me.
brother, when we're all part of the same cosmos.
I like how he gets more and more, like, confident sounding as he goes along.
Well, I mean, any good liar works.
Hey, who are you?
Well, who is anyone when we are all each other, part of a single great organism that never dies?
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Oh, I love this part. Okay. So now that we now that we've got the orchids,
Look, they have more than enough orchids.
yeah, like we just want like one. Okay, monks are also really annoying to deal with because they can counterattack you. Like I just punched him and he just like reversed that on me. Like this is like MGS3 stuff here. Like if you mess up CQCing the boss.
Right.
Speedrun strat, if you go the back way, you could skip fighting out on 3 monks.
Can't you
so-
just like run away from everybody?
Well, I mean, maybe actually. But then you don't get as many triad points,
Well, it's not like you're ever really hurting for any anyways.
I guess. But yeah, I'm having a real hard time dealing with these monks because they keep counterpunching me.
Yeah, you should just shoot them.
I don't have my gun.
God damn.
Also, you can't grapple.
I'm a pretty little flower, let me go.
I love that the gong is an environmental attack.
You should just grab one and throw him off the waterfall.
I should've.
God damn it, Chaos. So many opportunities.
But it's hard to grapple without face meter. It's okay though. I jumped on his head.
You goomba'd him.
Does that make up for not just directly throwing him off?
A little bit.
Okay, so this is the part where I realized the other 3 guys just aren't going to come down to fight me, because I guess you're intended to go the way you came. But now they just don't know that I'm just on my way out.
It's all different zones.
How's that for sequence breaking?
Hey, you got out of one fight. Aw, man, you're gonna leave your clothes.
You got
Yeah.
him? Oh, wait, thank you so much.
How can I say no?
I mean,
Hey,
you
do
just
have any
did.
Winston's clothes in the back? I don't think these robes gonna make the right impression.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, sure.
You know, that's always impressive, being able to change clothes
Yeah.
in the car.
Also, we gotta go deal with some cops now.
Yeah, they don't really have a chance.
Nope.
Don't scratch.
They don't have the art of ramming.
Or drifting.
Or drifting.
And this guy just doesn't have a chance either.
Now, if you blow up a car, does that give you the officer down penalty?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, if you, like, have a cop car explode, you don't, like, get...
Thank you.
You don't directly kill the officer, even though, like, he's dead because of your hands.
Because he blew up in a million pieces?
I hope so.
Wait, what are you doing? No, I can see it. Life isn't perfect. It never is.
She just had a little crisis there.
Nope. I know. Wait!
If only she put a T at the end of that. Wait! Don't go!
Thanks.
That's the secret. You do what you have to do, but you always remember your family. Remember
Yeah,
the
see?
people
She
who
respects the decisions you make in regards to praying at shrines. You do what you gotta do.
What's it like in America?
Less crowded.
Decadent.
Do you like it better here or there?
In some ways, I was more comfortable there, but it wasn't home.
It's important to have a home.
But I'm not sure. You know, Hong Kong.
Home is home.
That's a really weird note to end off on.
Yeah.
Also, we're now dressed like Winston, if you didn't pick up on that.
We even get the chain? Sweet.
I
Yup.
really appreciate it.
Of course.
Sometimes this wedding...
Try to steal my girl. Dress up as me, drive her around. Winston, you told me to drive her around. Shut up, Way.
Your mom told me to drive her around.
Alright.
I can see why Winston likes you.
You're trying to take me down from the inside. Damn it, Way. And then he correctly guesses you're a cop.
And that's that. So now we have the monk outfit for use whenever... Although I want to go back to and use that police outfit for a little bit.
You don't want to be a monk?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to play around with it a little longer.
Now we're back at the shitty apartment.
Yeah, because it's closest.
I think this is an obvious answer, but I assume that every apartment has the same clothing options and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna buy something real quick.
In trouble. May I lead you to
Uh-oh.
He really wants a herbal tea. Okay, so you've paused twice. So did you have to reset the game entirely or just reload?
Reload.
Wow.
So... let's try that again. Oh no!
What did you do?
I don't know.
You know, cops are just so intimidating. He's trying to get an herbal tea for everybody in the force, and it's turning out to be a real ordeal.
Okay, so... there's another glitch that happened too.
I really can't wait to see. Wait, so Wei is actually speaking Chinese now?
I don't know what's happening. Where did your voice go?
You have assumed the policeman. You are the policeman.
I need to test something. Not that. Rear-ending works fine.
Well, you didn't lose points for it.
Hey, it's Wei.
Okay, good. Wei still has his voice.
That we know of.
I'll be there right away.
You know, he probably only has that because they didn't record, you know, that in Cantonese. Just you wait till he starts fighting somebody.
Alright, so this is how races usually go. You gotta pick a vehicle of the appropriate type, so we need a Class C car to do this.
Right.
If you don't have it, then tough luck.
I know what's gonna happen. Please don't. Okay, phew. Oh yeah, got the swank on.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for a nice leisurely drive.
I wish there was an explosion that was scripted to happen.
It's so nice doing a race with a car that's not objectively garbage.
And, you know, good music helps.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Way at, like, a disco right now.
I don't know, I just see him, like, just relaxing at the seaside with, like, a martini or something, or a pina colada.
This isn't really martini music.
Yeah. Fine.
Maybe like a rum and coke.
Oh yeah, Cuba Libre sounds good for this.
Especially with the Jamaican drums there.
Excuse me, they're steel drums.
Oh, sorry.
Also, yeah, I guess you can disable cars in races. It just takes a lot of effort.
Makes it really trivial.
We did it!
Hooray! Did we get anything for it?
We got a cop upgrade.
Hooray! Recoil compensation, as if we ever used firearms to begin with.
I mean, it could be handy.
Sure. I highly doubt that